Humble Lamb has just unveiled their latest premium Bible. It's called the BSB Maker. And in this video, I'm going to tell you all about it. And the answer is yes to those of you who have already asked me, is this the Bible that I have been hinting at that I knew was coming next from Humble Lamb? It is. When Daniel and I worked on this little limited edition collab with the NKJV Shepherd earlier this year, he told me, hey, we're going to go with the Berean Standard Bible as our next translation. And it's an edition called the Maker, which is going to be unlike anything we have ever done before. And then he started to share photos and videos with me so I could get a closer look. And I have been very patiently waiting to share some of this with you guys. And I'm going to include some of that information in this video. This Bible is now available for pre-order on a website called Kickstarter. If you're not familiar with Kickstarter, it is a crowdfunding platform that a lot of different creatives use for a lot of different creative projects to raise money so that they can move forward with their project. This is how Humble Lamb has done, I think, all of their Bibles in the past, and so it's really cool to see them continuing to use this. You can go ahead and pre-order the Bible or Bibles now, and then they're going to be manufacturing them after the first of the year. The release date is currently scheduled for May 2026. So let's dive in. You can see on Kickstarter all of this information, and I'll put that link in the video description, but it's called the BSB Maker because it starts with the Berean Standard Bible translation. I know a lot of you are really excited about that. This is a translation that has been gaining a lot of steam, a lot of popularity in the last few years. It's produced by Bible Hub. There's several different tiers in it, but the BSB, the Berean Standard Bible, is the primary one. People love it. I say it sits kind of somewhere in the middle of the translation spectrum, right around where the CSB would sit, but it's very popular, and they decided to make it copyright free, which means publishers like Humble Lamb can take the text of the BSB and get creative with it, which is exactly what they've done. And it's called the Maker as a nod. It's from John 1 verse 3, talking about Jesus being the maker of all things. And that's going to be a thread that is woven throughout the entire design of this Bible. So let's start on the interior when we open up the Bible, and then we'll go to the outside of the Bible. So like many of their other Bibles at Humble Lamb, this is a 10-point Milo serif, a nice readable typeface in a single column design. They put it on 32 GSM paper. I love their paper. It's great. It looks very clean. It looks very modern. I love the way they do their Bibles. And then it's going to have a bunch of things infused into it, right? So you're going to get translator notes, or that's all going to be at the bottom of the page. They're using, actually, this one's a little bit different. They're doing cross-references. I would say, it seems to me like, based on what I read, limited cross-references that are going to be at the beginning of each chapter next to the chapter title. So if you're not a power user of cross-references, these are not going to be cluttering up the page, but there's going to be a little bit there to let you know when you start reading a chapter, if you want to go somewhere else in the Bible that's going to talk about this same sort of thing, here's a place where you can do that. But then you're also going to notice here that they have brand new drop caps. They've done a whole new set of full color drop caps that are kind of themed again around Jesus as the maker of all things and showing God's hand in creation. And then one of the big things I'm excited about, and I think this is absolutely incredible. Many people know that Humble Lamb has always used the illustrations, the old historic woodcut illustrations from Gustave Doré in their Bibles. But for the Maker, they have gone through an extensive process of colorizing these images. So they had an artist go through and colorize all of these black and white woodcut drawings. And this Bible has all 220 of them in full color. I honestly cannot think of a Bible that's ever done anything quite like this. So the BSB Maker, for the first time, has full color Gustave Doré illustrations. What else does it have? Obviously, we're going to go blue letters for the words of Christ. That's a staple with Humble Lamb Bibles, and they do a really good job with blue letter for the words of Christ. They've added book introductions to this Bible, a full page for every single book of the Bible with icons and all of the kind of consistent information that you will need when you're beginning to read a book. I love that. Listen to everything that I'm saying is on the inside of this Bible. It is fully loaded. At the back of the Bible, you're going to get full color Bible maps. So they have gone all out with a very unique design, full color, those beautiful new drop caps, the Gustave Doré illustrations. Think about how much time and energy that would have had to take all 220 of these and colorize them, infusing it in a really beautifully designed single column typesetting with a 10-point typeface on 32 GSM paper. This Bible looks like it's going to be Fantastic. Okay, let's go to the outside of the Bible. This is a 6-inch by 9-inch trim size, so pretty standard. They have 3 Bibles already like that. They have the KJV Lion, the NKJV Shepherd, and the NLT Sunrise. It's going to be the same size as those. They have one personal size Bible, the NASB History. So it's going to be the same as their full-size Bibles, 6 inches by 9 inches. They're using edge-lined goatskin and calfskin leather options. So they're expanding things out a little bit. And actually, when Daniel started sending me photos, I looked at a couple photos of these goatskin Bible. I'm not even going to tell you what I said to him. I'm going to ask you if you notice it first. Here's a picture of one of their new goatskin Bibles. What do you notice about that? I sent Daniel a text message after looking through these photos and said, "Did you change your goatskin? Because this looks really grainy and like I love the look of this." And he texted back and said, "Yes, we've gone with a new goatskin and it's absolutely incredible." Those photos alone look awesome. I am so excited to see that and to feel that in person. So they're releasing 8 different colorways. 5 of them are goatskin and 3 of them are a marbled calfskin. So let's go through these a little bit. So one, you have black and wool. They've done this one in the past. It's black goatskin on the outside, and it's very traditional looking on the outside, but then you kind of get that pop of white on the inside, which really mixes things up a little bit. It's very, very humble lamb thing to do. You've got Desert Sky, which is this brown color. I basically took, when I did this Bible with Daniel, I took the brown liner from the Sahara blue and I flipped it. I put that on the outside and I put the blue on the inside. So they've brought back the Desert Sky, but this time the liner is more of like an electric blue, so it's going to look a little bit different. They have a forest green. I love the deep, dark green goatskin. That is awesome. They have London red, a bold red goatskin. And then, yes, they have my favorite, the Sahara blue. I think I have 3 Sahara blue Humble Lamb Bibles. I think this is such an awesome colorway with kind of this medium brown on the inside. So those are your 5 goatskin options: black, Desert Sky, forest green, London red, and Sahara blue. And then they have 3 calfskin colorways. The first is called Inkstone. I love this. I think this is the first time they've ever done this. Inkstone is kind of a mixture between blue and green. It's more of a teal color, and I think it turned out fantastic. They also have a pinkish color called Rose Gold, and again, you can kind of see that marbled tone to it in the pink. And then Sunlit Grove is a yellow colorway in the calfskin. And those are going to be more of that marbled look. I think these look really, really fantastic. All of these are going to be full yap covers, edge lined. They look great. And then on the spine of these Bibles, something else, or not the spine, on the page edges of these Bibles, something else that Humble Lamb is known for is their 4-edge gilt design. And so the one that they've put together for the maker is another nod to Jesus as the maker of all things, as the creator of everything. And if you love that, it's available in every single one of these colorways. And if you don't love it, then you have an option to get it without. So the black is going to have black under gold. The Desert Sky is going to have blue under gold. The forest green is going to have green under gold, and so on. You can see all of that on the pre-order page, and you can choose which one you're wanting to get. And then the last thing I want to show you is a lot of people don't talk about packaging, but I always say that like giving the Bible as a gift and having a really nice unboxing experience is really cool. And Humble Lamb has leveled up their packaging yet again. I would argue that they have the best boxes in the business, but now they've leveled it up even more. They've put in a tray that protects the Bible when you first open it. It's got the card right there on the inside when you open it up. They've wrapped it in these beautiful papers that have the design and the logo on it. This is just one of those things where if you bought one of these and gave it to a friend or a loved one, when they open it, they would be like, wow, my friend, my family member really loves me. This is absolutely incredible. Then they would see the Bible and open it up, and it's just like every step of the way, right? Like think about that. What a cool Bible box. Open it up, just the attention to detail of the unboxing experience. Then you get down to whatever colorway you choose, this awesome leather, this grainy goat skin, or this marbled calf skin, and all of the touches, the raised spine hubs, the perimeter stitching, everything that they do, the 4-edge gilt design. Then you open it up and you see this beautifully designed single column Bible with the drop caps and the Gustav Doré illustrations and the blue letters. It's incredibly impressive what Humble Lamb is doing in the world of Bible publishing, and I think that this looks like it's going to be absolutely awesome in person. Hopefully, I will have a little bit of an unboxing experience video for you coming very soon. I think that Humble Lamb might be wanting me to share that with you. So stay tuned for that. Hopefully that's going to happen. So again, all of this is currently available for pre-order. It's a 30-day window. It launched last week, so you've got 3.5 weeks to go now to order one of these Bibles, and they're giving you a discount. They've recently announced, Humble Lamb recently announced that they were raising the price of their Bibles in the future because, as you can just see, they have taken on greater expense in producing these things, whether it's the boxes, the materials, all of the design work that goes into this. So they're raising the price of their Bibles. The full price, retail price, is going to be $249 from here moving forward for all of their Bibles. But if you pre-order one of these using the Kickstarter campaign right now, you get it for $50 off. You get it 20% off, $199. If you order 2 of them, you get $60 off. The more you order, there's some options when you go to the pre-order page on Kickstarter. The more you order, the better price per Bible you get. And they've shared with us the timeline that they are going to be taking all of these orders now, finalizing everything. They're going to go into production at the first of the year. The goal is to have these Bibles being shipped to customers, starting with everybody who pre-orders them in May of 2026. Now, if you can't afford to pre-order one right now and you want to save your money, you will be able to order one brand new in May, but you're going to have to pay that full retail price of $249. So I'm going to put the link in the video description to the Kickstarter page so you can see all of this. You can see the different options. You can spend some time. They've got a great video on there where Daniel introduces the Bible and talks about it. And again, I'm just really impressed with what I've said for years about Humble Lamb is that they do a really creative, modern version of premium Bibles. And the Maker, the BSB Maker, I think brings all of that together in a really clear way. The beautiful illustrations, the drop caps, the design, the leather, the colorways, everything about it, the boxes and all that stuff, everything about it is just really, really cool. So congratulations to Daniel and everybody at Humble Lamb for the announcement and the release of these pre-orders for the BSB Maker. I think it looks absolutely incredible, and I'm so excited for you guys. And I would love to hear from you. If you have already gone and pre-ordered a Bible, leave me a comment. Let me know which color or which colors you decided to go with. If you have any questions about this Bible, you can drop those in the comments. And yes, when I do an unboxing video, I'll try to get back to you with an answer to some of those questions. And definitely click that link and check out the Kickstarter campaign for Humble Lamb. I have a lot of other Humble Lamb Bible reviews and unboxing videos on my channel, so I'll put a link in the video description to my playlist that is all of my Humble Lamb videos if you'd like to surf around and check those out. And if you enjoyed this video, please click that like button for me. That really does help when you click the like button. It tells the YouTube algorithm to get this video out there, and that's what my goal is. My goal is to help you find a Bible that's right for you and apply it to your life, and I really want to spread the word. Spread the word, you know what I'm saying? Spread the word of God with as many people. Maybe there's somebody out there who's never heard of premium Bibles, who's never heard of any of this stuff, but the algorithm tosses them this video and they go, oh, that's a really cool, interesting Bible. I'm going to order one of those. And maybe that will draw them into God's word in a brand new way. That is why I do this. So thank you for your love and support. Click that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Thank you so much to Humble Lamb for all they do for the world of Bible lovers and the cool things that they create. And thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.